optimistic about today, Mister? There's always a bright side.
There's always a bright side. That's me. I was about to say there's hardly ever a bright side.
No, but that's the problem.
I got a bright side actually.
Okay,
What
cool.
is it?
Fuck you.
Hey,
You shall find out.
What about
When the fuck did Annie Ann's have beer?
I don't know, but one, I want it. Two, we're recording, so
Oh, fuck.
Annie Ann's has beer.
Yeah.
correct.
I just found their app.
Who?
That's a game changer. The
Annie
pretzel,
Ann's,
the
the
pretzel
pretzel
shop, dog. That's a
The one on the
game
wall.
changer.
Yeah.
Beer.
That's a
Yeah.
game changer. That's a game changer.
We're pre-gaming there before.
They partnered with Philadelphia-based Evil Genius Beer Company to
Oh,
create an
man.
Oktoberfest-style lager made with our fresh-baked pretzels.
Oh fuck, yes. That sounds good, bro. Impressive. Hell yeah.
So does this mean you're actually going to drink beer now?
He'll try that one. I feel like.
Grow up.
Just tastes like shit.
Grow up.
Yeah, fuck.
Well,
How was that Jack and Coke you had a couple months ago?
Yeah, whoever that bartender was, I hope she's not there anymore. No offense.
I'm trying to think of what
It's
it was.
me, you, him, and Berg, I think, were up there.
And
it
took
was-
like a sip of it.
I was like 90% Jack, 10% Coke.
Well, that's how he likes it.
Yeah, then why did I get it like
So
that?
she wanted.
Well, they
you're
just
friends with.
Just man the fuck up.
You're friends with the man, so you get the man's drink.
But that, like, I don't want to take 8 shots in one drink.
There's no. That literally was probably like a double.
I doubt that.
I don't doubt that because I know the way they pour there, and I know how hard I am about their pouring and stuff like that. So I know that it's. But the guy before me was even harder on them about that. So it was no way there was more than a double in there. It was just a lot of ice, my guy.
I don't know.
You got the Jack and Splash.
Yeah, so that's the 90-10 that I was
Nothing
talking about
wrong
right
with
there. Let's see, how am I going to transition that into... Oh, let's see, shitty drink, shitty game.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
well, I was gonna say double, 2 shots.
Oh, yeah, two.
Same amount
was
of
it
we
two on
had?
goal? Let's see. It was...
Probably.
No, we're getting there. 2 total shots. Was this one on frame? No, that one's just blocked. That's his 41st minute shot. It was just blocked. So 1 shot on target, and it was our goal. Sounds about Orlando City.
Hockey special.
Are we sick and tired of that?
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm so fucking over it. I am so sick and tired of the 1-0, the 1-1, the losing a game 1-2. You know what I mean? Like, I've been calling for his head the most out of everybody. I mean, the longest out of everybody in this group, and it was not rightfully so at one point in time. I will admit that, you know. I guess it was like right after that COVID year, you know, when we did come out of our best. But I've been saying since then, it's like, I don't know if they'll ever take us to that next point. So, yes, it probably wasn't unjustified, but man, I've been sick of it for years.
Yep. I feel like that's kind of where everybody's at right now. Nobody wants to see a pretty much one-shot game. It's atrocious to watch. I was bored sitting there watching that game, I can't lie. I had a parlay going on outside of that game, and I was more interested in that in the second half.
We lost, by the way. Everyone.
So,
Here it comes.
yeah, fade Zach is the move on any bet.
Hey.
We're just going to start doing
Facts.
betting advice on here, and everything that he says, just do the opposite.
At this point, I can't even argue with it. I got 1 out of 3 on the parlay. Then the Mariners sold me, and Cincinnati sold me to fucking Atlanta. That was poor. Yeah.
I have a question. Did that Seattle bet hit?
No, they should have. They had 3 chances to score in added time and didn't put 1 away. Freddie Montero had her over the bar. Freddie Montero and Jordan Morris missed at the back post, and something else.
Oh, you
Fuck
did
yeah,
another
last night.
bet.
I just did a straight bet against, I did Seattle and RSL drawing, and RSL 1-2-1.
1-4 on the night record.
No, it was last night, so it's been 2 nights.
Oh.
But like I haven't done it in a while, so I'm getting back into it, easing myself back in.
Trying to get your bearings back about you.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there's a reason I don't bet often, because
It just keeps falling, so it's just gonna be higher.
Just fucking straight.
You could,
Yeah,
you
they're
could
just
always,
fall even more.
you could always do the owl special and just,
You know what? Fuck. So,
how's everybody doing?
try to stick my gut out as much as possible. Oh, poor Al.
Fucking asshole.
I was just talking about resting in here, but you know,
Yeah, but like with him, he can do it, and it's like this. But like, I'm here. Sorry,
Fuck
Al.
you.
That's a mean.
No, it isn't.
Dave's dickhead of the week. Right here.
Dave's dickhead of the week. This guy.
Yeah,
That's
well,
just gotta be the sound from now on. Just that clip.
so right there.
Yep.
Dave's dickhead of the week. Yeah, no, man. I'm definitely over the Poppy specials. I'm over the roster we have currently. To be honest with you, I'm ready for next year at this point. Like let me get the Open Cup final. Let me party that night, and then please, dear God, Orlando City, do not make me go skydiving without a parachute after that game, and then I'm ready for next year.
Make the fucking playoffs while we're at it.
Fuck the playoffs, though.
Yeah. If we get into the playoffs, we're realistically not getting out of the first round, so.
Still, it's just like the sentiment of being there again.
Fuck
After
the
being
playoffs.
second in the league, like
Well, we're not
twice.
going to get a home playoff match at this rate.
Who fucking cares?
And probably better for us at this rate too. If, you know what I mean?
No, that's fair, actually, yeah.
If we made the playoffs, yeah, it's better for us to not play a single home game the entire time. Because if we play a home game, we're just gonna get mollywopped.
Yeah. Apparently, unless we're playing the Red Bulls. I feel like knock on wood, I say this, and we've kind of gotten over the Red Bulls curse, maybe?
I think Struber's just shit, to be honest with you. I think he's just all hype.
Yeah, I mean,
They're still doing good in the league, though.
yeah, they're fourth in the league, something.
Yeah, well, then that comes down to they do have some quality on their roster. You know what I mean? I just think that, however the hell you say that man's name,
Gerard Stuber?
Yeah, Struber, however you say it. He can't adjust. He can't make any tactical adjustments. He sees something that's not working and he just sticks with it. Is Oscar very different? No, but at least, you know, his tactic seems to work against Red Bulls now.
It's about the only team it'll work against, for being honest. I mean, it sucks with this classical 1-0, but at least we got the win. At least we got a fucking clean sheet. When was the last time we could say we've seen either of those?
Probably a couple months.
Miami?
I don't know, but
Maybe Miami?
shout out to Gillespie. Got most clean sheets in the season.
Oh, yeah,
in
yeah.
history, so
Yeah,
sign the man.
we don't deserve that guy. We really don't. Like, we gotta be real. Like, we do not
Yeah.
deserve that man.
If we're being realistic, we deserve Brian Rowe.
No,
That's where. I mean, he wasn't bad.
he wasn't. But
That's realistic. Where the team is at, that is like the keeper that we deserve
Yeah, not one of the best.
in the league.
Yeah, best in the league, best in international competitions. You know what I mean? Like,
Say we deserve Ranjitsingh.
Hey, yo, that is a bit. No, that's tough. Technically, we're a playoff team right now. Greg Ranjitsingh does not need to come back. There's no need for that.
We're scraping playoffs right now,
all right,
and even that's a stretch.
let's start the agenda now. Messi and Neymar. I'm tired of seeing Mbappe treat y'all like shit. Bro, that little punk ass kid needs to learn how to have some respect. Come here to Orlando. Please, dear God, make us win everything because LA is starting to run away with this shit, dog.
Messi, I would never bump into you like that. Okay.
Yo, the way that man looked at him, it's,
Who are you?
who the fuck does this kid think he is? I was already doing what this kid's doing and some at one of the best leagues in the world at this guy's age.
Fucking Michelangelo.
Yeah, fucking Ninja Turtle. Just mad because he's ugly. Shit.
Yeah, but he's running a big club right now.
Yeah,
See, he
there's
does
a lot
own
wrong
PSG,
with that
yeah.
situation right there, though. So
You're right, he does own PSG, so he is successful, but
Yeah. That contract is absolutely lucrative.
either way.
it was
Yeah.
stupid. Lucrative is not even the word for it.
Oh, we're just gonna move into the Instagram replies.
Oh, well, one other thing I was gonna bring up. So Facundo in the last 10 games. Great. Fuck me, right?
What?
What?
It just refreshed my Twitter.
The stat that he was
Anyways,
looking at.
in his last 10 games, he has 5 goals, 2 assists.
Facundo?
Yeah.
So, it's about fucking time.
Yeah. Well,
Realistically.
took him a little while to grow into a new environment, and
So,
he's heating up at the right time. The Open Cup's around the corner for the final, and
Yeah,
What?
facts.
we got a reply from a very special someone on our Instagram post.
Oh, hang
You
on.
want to know who?
I don't think I need to know who because you said a very special someone, so I can assume.
Who do you think it is?
Mitch?
Oh, no.
Oh.
It's the man sitting right next to me.
Oh, wow.
You want to know what his reply was? Fuck Mac Jones.
Fucking.
Alright, you're going through because I gotta switch the cameras.
Am I
and
just
shit.
reading them?
Yeah.
Alright, so this is. Am I reading out who it's from? Or just. the
Yeah,
question?
why not? Yeah. Sure.
Alright, at Ben.Steffi, he asked, most underrated player.
I think we just go on the line.
Most underrated player
Most underrated player.
At least for this season.
this season is Araujo. Cesar Araujo.
Is he really underrated?
Yeah.
I think he is.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's starting to get the attention that he deserves.
Yeah,
for the praise that he's
it
getting.
took him a brace.
And he's still underrated by most people. Like, he's probably the best. He's been the
He
most
is the
consistent
best
guy
player
on
on our
team.
roster.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree definitely for this season. He's been the best.
So are you saying Caesar?
Yeah.
All right. So then I will say Antonio Carlos. Because you saw how shambolic that team was before he came back into it.
But he's not underrated. Like, that's another player that's just not underrated. Like, I'm taking this more as like flying under the radar, not getting the praise they deserve.
I mean, I'm not sitting here seeing anybody, you know what I mean, praise Antonio and Caesar like every single game. You know what I mean?
Who gets all that praise?
It's our attackers when they finally do something. It's Facundo. Wow, look at him, Mo. Look at what Mo can do. It's like, yeah, but the Poppy special is because of our defense. It's not because we found that one goal.
I'm going the opposite center back. I'm going Robin. He had to hold down the fort while Antonio was gone. Did it with Schlegel and Thomas Williams and even Kyle Smith at center back sometimes. We don't have the best. You can say we don't have the best defensive record, but I also think when you base it off goal differential, you then have to look at the attack that has not been scoring, and that also messes up our goal differential to make it look absolutely awful. And I just think Robin's been criminally underrated and not given the praise that he's deserved this year.
Most underrated this season, I'm going to go Joao Moutinho.
It's another show.
Yeah, because as much as I love Kyle Smith, when he's on the field at left back, I feel like we are so one-dimensional down the right side. And so when we bring in Joao, once he's back from injuries, whatever, I feel like we look like a lot more complete team with him having another option to go forward if needed.
Yeah, so it's kind of a good transition too because I have our Twitter pulled up for the reply. So this is a reply on our Twitter, and then we'll get back to the Instagram. It's the only reply on our Twitter. I think our front office screwed us with this roster. No depth at all, and the pieces in general, they just don't work together. If we do need a spark late in the match, we're stuck bringing in defensive-minded players in a broke system. So it's like you said, it's a whole bunch of pieces that don't really work together. Like you said, Kyle Smith, we respect him, we love him and stuff like that, but he doesn't fit the right back role the way that we play the right back, you know what I mean? He'd fit it much better if it was a inverted look, you know what I mean? If he was playing across the midfield and stuff like that. So that was just one of the replies on our Twitter that I think was...
Or even just playing as like a classic right back is what he is.
Yeah.
He's not the sprint up and down the field and do literally everything, be an attacker and defend. He's just a full-on classic accountant right back.
Yes.
Alright, next.
Alright, next one, D.Arroyo7 says, fuck Mac Jones.
That's fair.
Thoughts?
I mean, I agree.
Yep.
Also, fuck Zach Wilson.
Fuck Trevor Lawrence.
Morrow.
Fuck Joe, excuse me.
Fuck Tom Brady.
Hey, yo.
Fuck everyone that's not from Blue Ball Blue.
Kenny Pickett looked nice. Kenny Pickett had a good debut. I'll
So
give
did
him that.
Malik Willis.
How
The
about,
Titans.
if we're going to stick on the American football thing real quick, how about you guys giving Miami the most Miami way to win a preseason game. All like,
Doinked off of
yeah,
the post on
you
a
know what I
field
mean.
goal
That
to
is
win
the most
game.
Miami way to win a football game. So, congratulations.
Kyle Trask looked decent. I'm taking good things from that actually. All right. Yep.
Matty Hartsu says, "What are we missing?" I'm not exactly sure what he means by that. Maybe roster-wise, what are
attack for
midfield
Someone that
depth?
can just change our attack just by playing like himself, like Nani. You could give him the ball and he would always make something.
We need
happen.
that game changer.
Facundo can do it, but not on a consistent basis like a player like Nani or Cannata. I think we're missing just that one guy that can just take over a game.
But do you think it's also because, like, look at what Facundo's working with and Kara and Benji?
I mean, yeah, but
Like,
No, but-
realistically, what does he have up there?
Yeah, but that's the difference is that Nani is that guy that he doesn't need those fucking guys to work with, you know what I mean? He's going to cut in on his left foot, he's going to strike the ball, and it is going to be one of the best finishes that you've ever seen because he's going to find that top corner. You don't need fucking Benji, Kara, anybody else to be able to beat a man, put the ball in the top bin, you know what I mean? We don't have that game changer, that ceiling raiser, you know what I mean? That's what we need right now is somebody to come in and just be able to take the level of our roster up another step across the board. I think that's what we're missing right now.
Agree. Can't disagree.
Fair. All right, next one. At Shawfest says, "How you all met?"
How we all met.
Yeah.
Getting into a little OC Fan TV background here.
We met here.
Here, at the building that we record at, and I've known this fucker shit
Unfortunately.
my whole life basically.
Pretty much.
Him and I met on the football field.
American football.
Yeah, back in youth football. Remember the bowl cut days
Shout out.
and
You
my
gotta find a picture of that and send it to me so I can put it in
the bowl cut days
I
and
don't
my fat
either.
ass running around out there. I mean, I'm still fat, but I was excessively fat at that point in my life too. So, yeah. And then I met Dave through Zach, so that's how I met this dickhead over there.
Facts. Me and Zach have been in the same school since fucking kindergarten.
That's a lie. Because I went to Oviedo for 3 years.
Oh shit! And we were still friends back then.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've known him since kindergarten essentially, and then of course these guys through Zach at Orlando City games.
And yeah, we met Bryce at the NYCFC playoff game.
The playoff game.
Our first impression of Bryce was him getting drunk off his ass for that game and wanting to fight an NYCFC fan.
He deserved every
Rightfully,
fucking
Oh, yeah.
bit of it.
rightfully so. He did deserve every little
Look,
bit. Of it.
I'm used to sitting in the wall. We got pushed out of the wall because it was limited capacity, and we get fucking put 10 feet away from these fucking baby blue powder wearing pussies.
Yeah, that's our fault for just not buying them sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely on us, but hey, Orlando City bringing us together, and now whether he talks to you dickheads more than I talk to my whole family, to be honest.
Facts.
Let's be real. So,
All right, Rafa _ Tercero. Chance we see a change up top. Giacchini, Jacqueline, Benji showing no touch there.
Yes.
Wait, did he say Gioacchini?
Yes.
Yeah. Giacchini ? Jacqueline ?
Oh, okay. I thought you were
you're saying-
saying that Gioacchini and Jacqueline weren't showing anything. They
No.
don't play.
Sorry, there was an what's it called? A question mark
Yeah.
after Jacqueline.
I would hope we see more of both of them, just because. Yeah, Benji doesn't do the job that well. Kara obviously doesn't fit, so we have that spot up top to fill, and then I think if we lose Pato for what is most likely the rest of the season, and then
He's done.
he's probably not going to resign. We're going to need another attacking midfielder-minded player. So I think we see a lot of change in the attack this upcoming season. I mean, we can't really do anything.
even like next game.
Well, yeah, but we can't really do anything right now.
oh, I think I don't think Gioacchini is the answer there because I think he's more of a winger personality type than he is a 9. But you've been calling for him. Put Jacqueline out there.
Young player of the year.
I mean, at this point, I agree. You know what I mean? I think his player profile, you know what I mean, the way he moves around, his off-the-ball movement, his size, his desire and commitment to get on the ball, and OCB is something that we need in the way that we play currently. That's why we switched from a traditional number 9 to somebody more like Benji, who's more agile, can move around, get on the ball and stuff like that. Jack Lynn is that guy. So, do you want to rush him? No, I completely understand that, but shit, we ain't got nothing
He
to
should
lose.
be on the bench over fucking Tesho. He
Right.
hasn't scored in over fucking years. Why is he still making the bench?
If Tesho is leaving, then Jack Lynn should just straight up replace him. We don't need to worry about signing. Well, like, we need to sign another striker, but we don't need to worry about signing another one because we have Jack Lynn right there.
I mean,
So,
there's no reason he shouldn't be getting at least some opportunity.
you were saying that Gioacchini, or you think he's more of a winger, but in France, from what I've seen, he was playing in that central role, and he could be the guy to hold it up, lay it off, and then make a run into the box. So I think he has the ability to play across the whole front line, but it's just Oscar being Oscar, basically.
I forgot who said it. It might have been you. You were like, I feel like Benji's just playing at this time, just to, like, having a vibe. Like he's just playing because he knows he's not going to be here next year.
I might have said that. I don't remember.
I remember someone saying that.
Yeah, I mean, it could be that way for sure. I can see that. I don't know. It's tough. We really need somebody that plays like Benji, but is polished. You know what I mean? Because Juan's not going to be able to get a ball into the box. You know what I mean? So we need somebody that's going to play that half space, that's going to link us up in the final third. You know what I mean? That's going to be able to get that ball back, cycled up to the top of the box. Like, it's just not happening right now with Benji. We need somebody like that, and that's why, you know, last time I was saying, why aren't we looking for those lone players from the PPL teams and championship teams and stuff like that?
Earlier today, I had someone in mind. I want to say it was a striker. I'm like, well, this is underrated guy. Like, you wouldn't think of an MLS move for him, and now I just can't remember who it was.
Did you see the facilities that Suarez is in?
Yeah.
Is it shit?
I mean, yeah, it is, but like respect to him for going back to where the roots. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Respect to him, but man,
Daryl, if you're listening, please, we need you.
it's time to come home, my boy.
Yeah, that would be nice to bring Daryl back, because he would do very well in this current system.
Now that we're talking about Gioacchini real quick, I would kind of like seeing him playing a 2 striker.
With who?
Him and Carr. Because Carr came in from a 2 striker system.
Yeah.
And that's why he was so good.
Then at the beginning of the season, we tried playing him and Pato up top together, and it did not look good. And then it was going to be Tesho a little bit, and no. But maybe playing with a guy like Gioacchini, young and a little bit more agile, would fit that system better.
Maybe. Just an idea. I was thinking about it.
And it's kind of like a Lautaro Martinez situation where Martinez is more agile than Lukaku, so Carr would be our Lukaku and Martinez would be Gioacchini.
Right. It's just if Gioacchini is creative enough to fill that role for, you know, that Lautaro position, which I think he could be.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a bad shout, but it's like if he didn't work with Alexander Pato, you know what I mean? And I know that Pato isn't what he used to be, but you can't take away from what this man knows and the quality that he has if he's not able to combine with Cara up top, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, you never know until you try, kind of thing.
All right, moving on with the questions. Pretty much the same one from Post Moves and Aiden Talar. Pato was at his last game in the Orlando City Uni.
100%.
If he's out for the season, yes.
He is out for the season.
No, they haven't given us a full timeline yet.
Well, they said he has ligament damage in his knee.
Yeah, something like interior, right?
Yeah. So he's probably going to have his knee repaired.
For like the 80th time in his career.
Yeah, he'll be done.
Do you think
Even if he's healthy, I don't think he's going to.
Risk it.
He's probably going to retire.
I was going to say, do you think that's the last time we see him on the pitch ever again?
He said it before the season. He said he was here to help Orlando City win.
Yep.
If we offered him a new contract, then he would come back another year. If we did not, he'd retire. He's very happy and content here in Orlando, and if he wants to, you know, if we wanted him for another year, he'd come back. But if not, he'd probably just retire here and you know, be with his family.
I think that was kind of the last string for him. You know, that last injury, kind of the nail in the coffin. So
Yeah, I agree.
All right, next one. Dealership says too early to talk playoffs? Question mark.
Playoffs?
Talk about playoffs.
Playoffs?
What you mean the playoffs? Are you kidding me?
I mean, this is definitely when you want to start stringing results together to get on a little run.
Isn't it funny how when you're supposed to be getting informed, like the stretch of season that you want your team peak performance, Orlando City always just seems to shit the bed.
Okay, well, to be fair, we were shitting in bed. Then we strapped our winning streak and we won.
So we've had
optimism here.
a single decent
Optimism.
performance.
No, but I'm
Motherfuckers.
just saying, like, summertime sadness, like we say every year. Like that's the time is the year that your team should be gelling, playing their best football.
You're hitting your full-on mid-season form, going through it. But no, it's like we go up, and then mid-season form is just we're gonna go down.
Like I get it, it's hot here in Florida, and all that. But I don't want to hear shit about this Florida summer and heat. That's the reason that we drop points and lose games and da 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 da. Like you motherfuckers are professional athletes. You have the best facilities, best nutritionists, best rehabilitation. Your uniforms don't rub you the wrong way. You don't get chafed. You don't get blisters on your feet. You know what I mean? Like this Florida heat does not make a difference. If all of us could go out there and do what we were expected during high school conditioning during the summer as high school athletes, you guys should be able to win, I don't know, maybe 2 games in the month of September or
Is
July.
anyone really using that as an excuse though? Because I haven't heard that.
Yeah, it's every time, every year, everybody's like, oh, it's the summer, it's hot, we get rain delays. Well, welcome to fucking Florida.
I'll say we used to regularly go out in the summer at like 1-2 o'clock on fucking
Yes.
turf.
We just did
105.
a couple weeks ago. Went out
That
there.
was ass.
Yeah, worst decision we made in a long
Fucking
time.
cleats
Yes,
burnt off.
literally melted his cleats. How hot it was.
I think it was like 10. It was like 95, but it felt like 103, 104.
And then we're on a
On
turf
turf.
pitch.
You're 115.
Yeah, so we're looking at like 115, 120. We went out there, ran around for an hour and a half.
Hey, I had work, so I'm lucky to stay inside in the air
You
conditioning.
wouldn't have gone either way.
Oh, I would have been there. What do you mean?
Bullshit.
Why would I not go out there?
He definitely did look
Lazy
like
as shit.
he definitely did look like he just finished editing like the night before because when he came outside, it
Oh,
was
my eye! I was covering my eyes. Like it was worse squinting than normal.
There's no fucking shot.
When I was sitting in the projector room in the dark, and then I step outside, and it's like 2 or 3 o'clock, and the sun is shining. It was
Imagine
something
being
else.
asleep and then waking up and going out to a fucking pitch and going, oh shit.
That's crazy. Read the next
It was a
question.
mistake to be here. Alright, Tristan Gomez says thoughts on Pato. I think we pretty much covered that.
Yeah,
Thanks for your time, but goodbye
Yeah,
at this point.
it's been
Come back and coach maybe. Youth team or something. I
To
don't know.
shout.
yeah. I mean, it'd be great to keep these high level, high quality players. Not high quality, I guess anymore, but you know what I mean. Like
High profile,
high
high name.
profile, players involved with the club. So definitely would like to see him around.
What about like a scouting role?
Shit, maybe. You know what I mean? I don't know how much he knows. You know what I mean? Obviously a lot, but you know what I mean. It's like some people are.
Being able to identify it's different than actually having the talent. Yeah.
Maybe he's the guy that just flies out and meets the players. It's like, yo.
Like an
I'm
ambassador
Pato.
role.
Yeah. I'm Pato. Come on, let's go. Orlando.
If we had Nani,
Should have you doing that role.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
sick.
Yes, that would be a good idea too.
Have
Come here.
Bryce as our ambassador.
Come here. We're going.
Come here.
No way.
Alright, D. Thompson88 says, will there be pregame fan predictions for the Cup final?
I think we should.
What time is that kick? Is that 7?
8.
No, 8.
I think we could set up at like 5. We could even
We could
bring
make
the
it
tent
happen.
out and be like,
Yeah.
come to gate or
Come to gate.
The parking lot. Yeah, where the ILF does it on West Central there.
Yeah. Right across from gate C.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was thinking about setting up a little grill, having a little barbecue type of thing. So let's just have join up with them.
Possibly get someone set up with the ILF right
Yeah,
there.
I was gonna say let's join up with ILF. Maybe we'll talk to the guys and see what we can get worked out. But yeah, there'll be something. Keep a lookout on our Twitter and Instagram, something like that.
See all the Miami dickheads are pissed that the game got moved because of the Cup final.
They can fucking cry. They can piss off. Get into a
That's
Cup
what
final
happens.
and then you can say
I
something.
was gonna say, when become a real club, and then you can don't break the rules 1 year, and you can talk shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, Dutch Boy Ryan says, how do you feel about Sacramento loaning MLS players?
Oh, I don't think they're not eligible for the Open Cup. I don't think.
I have no idea on the situation. If you'd like
They
to
got
explain.
somebody from SKC or Nashville. I want to say. I could be totally wrong, but they're bringing in like MLS players that aren't getting playing time on loan. But I don't think they're Cup eligible.
Yeah, because haven't they already played with?
Yeah, if they
If they did, yes.
if they already played in the Open Cup, then they're not eligible. But I think if they weren't on a roster in the Open Cup, then that would be eligible.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, go for it. If you're doing that, sure. I mean,
If that's how you want to do it, if you want to move like Chelsea, go ahead, buy your championships.
there's just no need.
All right, moving on from the toxicity. Aiden_Moody407 says, with Pato's injury, will Tesho have to step up,
No.
or will we
No.
actually sign a striker?
We aren't signing anyone
We're not
else.
either.
Turns
Doing
out
anything.
both of those fucking windows have closed. It is now Jacqueline time.
Turns out it's time for us to stop playing with a king and play with 2 8s.
Also, that
Yes, motherfucker. Yes,
turns out we just need to get rid of Tesho.
that too. I love all the good ideas right now. Let's keep it going.
You
All
want
right.
another good idea? Let's take Poppy skydiving without a parachute too.
I'll catch
Fucking
him.
hell.
murder.
I'll catch him. And
Hey,
send
if
him
we're
on
all
his way.
going without the parachute, is it murder
Voluntary manslaughter?
or is it just
Posse, I
all
thought
right,
you packed the
moving-
fucking parachutes, bro.
What the
fuck are
fuck?
we doing here?
dude? You're supposed to be the defender. What's going on here?
Said, no, I brought the cocaine from El Chapo's prison.
All right, moving on. Holy shit. Geo,
Conspiracy
MC, Musa, Sick, Poppy still in if we win the cup and don't make playoffs, or Poppy out regardless for next season.
Poppy in or out depends on how many shooters he's got in his back pocket.
As you're going down. Why don't I just make the sound with my mouth?
What the fuck?
I don't know. I'm glad I didn't get that on camera. That's nice. No, he's out.
Is he though?
Either way.
I think he's out after the Open Cup if we don't win. If we do win, he's got to the end of the season. Either way, he's out.
He's
before
got
next year.
He has to be. It's time to restart. It's the project hasn't worked. All respect to the man. He's done better for us, but we have to mutually part ways at the end of the season. I
To
feel
be
like.
fair, if we do win a cup, you can't say it didn't work because we finally did get a trophy. But he's not what we like.
Right.
Where we projected our team to be when we signed.
Expectations are just not where it's the reality is not where our expectations were, so it's time to move on.
Like, yeah, you won us a cup. That's fantastic. But
Yeah. Well, he also won us a cup in what people are going to call a Mickey Mouse fashion for years. You know what I mean?
I don't
Like,
give
yes,
a fuck.
yes, we did play some decent teams.
We played the best.
We played Philly and Nashville and beat
Early.
them both.
And Red Bulls.
And Red Bulls.
Red Bulls and Nashville, yes, at full strength. But like we played Philly early. Like all the games were home. Like there's always going to be the asterisk next to this for the rest of the league. You know there is.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And I don't care either. I'm going to celebrate this trophy as our first MLS trophy because that's what it is. But you know everybody else is going to have that
That's
asterisk.
fine. They
Like
can
in-
fuck
I mean,
that.
it really is a lose-lose situation for the Open Cup because with Sacramento, it's either Sacramento wins and it's a big deal, or
it would be.
and we get
very-
shit on, or we win and it's like, oh, who fucking cares? It's Sacramento.
It is very on brand for us to be here in this situation right now.
All right, next question. Torres_since '87. Nico not starting because of not being in sync with team, or because we're too hopeful with Benji.
Poppy just sucks Bench's dick.
Or does Benji suck?
We're asking the real questions on those fancy.
See, we're getting to the bottom of things here. No, I think it's him just not having enough time with the team for Oscar's liking.
We do see it consistently. Players come in and they just don't get time. unless they come in the off season. But coming in the middle of the
Damn.
season,
Motherfucker.
what are you going through? Cannata's talking
Shit,
to
bro.
last. No, but like, yeah, I don't. Cartagena hasn't. He got his first minutes last match, I believe.
Clear ball.
There you go. And then Angulo got his first minutes at home. What match was that? That was. What was the last home match?
The one which we did not speak of.
Oh, that was okay.
What?
The 3-0 loss
Oh yeah.
against New England. And Gioacchini's been on sporadically at the very end. I really hope to see that man starting soon because Benji scored once against the Red Bulls, and that's, I believe, the only time he's really scored since Carr got hurt or whatever the situation is with him when he started up top.
I think he just got his feelings hurt.
Well, he's training again now, so. But
Cool.
I think he got his feelings hurt is really what it was. I don't think he heard anything other than he was crying for coming over here being shit.
We will probably never know because still don't get updates on
Shout out Orlando City.
communication.
Well, at least we got something about Pato.
We got a little bit about Pato, and then we did get a little bit for the lightning delay that one time.
Yeah, then we saw Roberto Carlos with the edited sky in the picture. That was fantastic. Alright.
Alright, Nomad Nabil says, where's Arcata statue outside of Exploria?
Where's my
Costa?
statue outside of Exploria? We're asking the real questions.
Get an
here,
OC Fan TV statue right
Yeah,
outside
I mean-
8C.
yes.
What? Where's my statue?
Why do you need a statue?
Why don't I need a statue?
Where's my statue?
Exactly.
Where's Mamba's statue?
Oh, you
That's
fuck
what-
off.
You're right. That should be right in the middle of the pitch every single game.
Fuck the rotating line statue. It's a rotating Mamba,
Mamba statue. See, Mamba doesn't just play soccer; he pops the fucking ball.
Oh hell yeah, yeah! I still need
He
to get one of those.
he defends with passion, dog.
He was going when we were in there doing that. He was going at it for a solid. I can't click. We were going at it for a solid 45 minutes.
Yeah, he just.
He wasn't stopping.
I think he just got tired of getting dicked. He was like, "That's it.
Oh,
Ball's done."
boy.
Scuff
Go hug it up.
Bryce.
No, it's just we should stay like that for the rest of the time today.
Yep. We're about that. We're at that point. How many more questions do we have?
We got one more. St. Marco.music, questioning why Oscar isn't giving new guys more playing time, but instead put Tesho in.
See, that's really who they both suck each other's dicks.
It's just
It's 69.
Yep. fucking hell. That's all of the real estate pictures. Those are just Oscar and Tesho on dates. Just fuck off. That's what it is. Oh, we got the semi-fixed. No.
I can't find the pin, so I'm just hoping it's not going to end up in my bag at some point. But we'll find out.
Yeah. So can you read the question again?
Questioning why Oscar isn't giving new guys more playing time, but instead put Tesho in.
I wish
just-
I knew.
The only
It's
reason I
literally
can
just
think of.
why Tesho.
It's that the Dallas relationship just came back, and
Dallas relationship or Dallas relationship?
don't know. Don't know at this point. He is the best two-way striker in the league. It's just
My fucking ass. He can put you up there, and you still be better.
facts. I think, no,
Tesho runs a lot.
I definitely
does
would
run a
have
lot.
scored at least once in the time that he hasn't scored.
Yeah.
So I have done more than Tesho. I would have done more than Tesho. at this point,
Technically, yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah. I'll give you that. He definitely runs a lot more than you would.
Oh yeah, but I'm not playing right wing back. Like I would not. Oh, you want to talk? You really want to talk? Because last time I was out on the pitch with you, you're like, I got the shin splints now.
I'm still running though.
What?
I'm still running.
Ever?
No. Oh,
What?
Freestyle, go.
Toronto, fuck. That's.
Alright, so we're coming up. That was the last question. So, what we got coming up? Orlando City.
What is today?
It's the
Monday?
15th of August.
We are 40 minutes into this episode.
Yep.
We can.
So, yeah, just about wrap it up. I do guess we need to be shedding light on some of the positive stuff that's happening in the club. We haven't really talked a bunch about it, but Jared Dillon and those guys have been doing a lot and rolling out all those new season ticket benefits and stuff like that for next season. I do have to say, like, that is, to see that effort, you know what I mean? It is the only thing keeping me holding on to this club at this point. You know what I mean? Is seeing them trying to actively fix some of the issues that they can control currently. You know.
Do we want drama right now?
That's
Yes.
All right. Are you renewing your season ticket number? Are you renewing season tickets next season?
Yes.
I'm 50-50 on it right now. I'm gonna be honest. All the new benefits and stuff like that brought me back into being like, yeah, no, you know, I might do it. But if Oscar doesn't go, I won't renew my season tickets.
I would kind of agree with that, but I'd probably still buy it for that.
You see, but the thing is, though, is you can get game tickets for $15.
Or you can just wait 7 o'clock Monday nights and get a complimentary ticket.
True.
Huh?
Lion
On the
Nation
app.
Awards.
Oh.
You just wait.
You ain't winning that shit.
You just use points.
Yeah, if you have enough points, you get the ticket.
Yeah.
Someone's stealing points out of my fucking account.
What about that? Yeah.
Not a bad
Wait,
idea.
5
5K points.
for the prod
Oh,
match.
yeah.
But
What's wrong with the prod?
Jordan Heidemann.
Nothing. I'm
We're
just
coming for
probably
you.
not gonna go to that game. What do you mean by that?
What?
We are coming to see you.
Way to save that one. That was needed.
how about you? Are you renewing?
Yes. Most likely.
I really want to say that I am, but I'm just not going to say I'm 100%
Honestly,
am.
my willpower is not there. Not there.
Facts.
Like, I just need to be there. I don't know.
Where though is another question.
Yeah, I feel like a change of scenery might be something that I'm looking at.
I definitely agree with that statement. Don't want to get them get too into the details of it, but yeah, the atmosphere is just not where it's been in the past. I do have to say, like, it's definitely changed. You know what I mean? Some of it's great. Some of the games are phenomenal, and then there's other games that it's just like there's a select group of people that really affect the entire atmosphere, and it really sucks. And I spent a lot of money to be there to have that happen. So, yeah, I can definitely agree with that. I don't know if you feel the same way, but
Well, I did say the change of scenery is definitely a possibility, so, yeah. I know you probably don't agree with that.
Not at the moment, no.
so
Get back to me later.
how do you all feel about nothing against Ruckus IOF? You guys have been great, but expanding the supporter groups around the stadium. How do you guys feel about that idea? Like getting a supporter group on the opposite end behind the opposite goal. I'm not saying that we would be the ones to start it or anything like that. It could be a club affiliated thing and all that nonsense, but how would you all feel about that? Would that help engagement in your opinion? Obviously, it's going to affect the wall. I get that, but
Yeah, I was gonna say the attendance in the stadium period has already gone down a decent amount, and then you want that atmosphere in the wall. So if you're technically trying to take people out of the wall,
I wouldn't say
it's not.
right now, but as a thing to work for. You know what I mean? If we had a full stadium, would you guys like to see supporter groups outside of that one wall?
I don't think something like with all the flags and stuff. I don't think it should be like that on the other end, but just having like passionate fans on the other side would be nice. Because I mean, like behind the goal, anywhere in Europe, you're still getting passionate fans on either side. So it would be something to look forward to. But obviously, with just the attendance and everything
right now,
it's
it's
not going to happen.
not realistic right now. But I definitely think it's something to work towards. You know, as a
Yeah.
club, we should have more support groups. I feel like outside of the wall.
In theory, it's a good thought, yeah, but as of right now, it's really hard
We wouldn't be
to make that happen.
Yeah.
But we see that the club is actively looking to grow and increase things. So if there's things that we want to work for, then let's.
Oh, there's a trucker dude. There you go.
I was gonna say they're looking to work and fix things. So if if there's things we want to work towards and fix, like they're gonna start doing stuff like that now. You know.
In the Orlando City Arsenal game, there was that like support on the other side of the city, and you could like kind of feel it.
Yeah, it was mainly Arsenal
gonna
fans
say-
on the other side.
Well, I know that, but like,
You could
it
just
It was a
see-
different energy
yeah.
that day.
Yeah. The support.
like it would be
Around the
cool
city.
to have like two sides.
Yeah.
Well, I really think like the two sides could feed off each other. You know what I mean? Like obviously during the Arsenal game, you see the opposing. There's that contradiction, but when you're like on the other side and you see the wall just getting fired up, you know what I mean? If you're an Orlando City fan, I bet you're gonna. If you're a true supporter and you know the chants, and you know what I mean,
Yeah.
like you're gonna get fired up too.
But it's also hard to do that when Orlando City have lost, fucking like 3 in a row at home.
Well,
So it all starts at results.
that's why we're talking about we're gonna bring in Ancelotti, and we're gonna win the Champions League, and
Okay. Yeah.
that's who Poppy really wants to be actually.
Carlo Ancelotti. So he's going to retire after he leaves Orlando.
Well, I mean, just look at how he coaches. Just sit back and give the ball to the Uruguayans. So for Carlo, it's literally sit back and give the ball to Vinny and Benzema. So Poppy ball is sit back and give the ball to Uruguayans and let them do something.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean,
I feel like it changed by season depending.
It used to be
Brazilian and
yeah. I was
they're-
gonna say it used to be give the ball to the Brazilian and let them do something with it, but now it's give the ball to the Uruguayans and
yeah, but then they actually have Modric and Cruz and Casemiro to build through. Right,
it's a completely different. It's a joke, but
Yeah,
stop taking
no,
things so seriously.
football is not a joke.
Your club's a joke.
Oh shit! Please stop.
See who's sitting
Just
next to
stop.
me.
Just stop, please. I know where this is headed.
You see, the thing is the meme of Tom and Jerry with the poking the sword at the mouse, and he's just sitting there like depressed, and the sword's like hitting him in the heart, and it's like nothing's happening. It's like, yeah, that's United right now. You can pick fun and poke at them all they want. They're like, yes, we know, we're finished, we're shit.
Yep.
Like all that, all off season. I'm glad that your preseason was the best thing that happened. Both your clubs.
All right, but we actually looked decent this weekend. We looked pretty good. Anthony Taylor is just a bald-headed fuck.
He's a fucking fraud.
Hot take here, but Tottenham is overhyped, and the season's going to go on to show that they're not as good of a team as everybody thinks they are.
It's a different podcast, but
It's hard to tell. Like, realistically, only time will tell.
Yeah.
Same with all of the clubs. So
no. Why? Wait, we're back. All right, good. The camera just went for a second.
Cool.
Now I'm just changing.
Well,
cameras.
that's your laptop telling you it's time to let everybody know that.
it's time to go. The
Yeah.
wise words of a man named Claude.
R.I.P. man. But yeah. If you're like what you saw here, like what you heard, make sure to give us a follow, a like, subscribe. YouTube really benefits the people that get the likes and subscribes and notifications turned on, so please make sure that you guys do that. We're also tired of you all DMing us every week for the fan reacts.
That's been better.
It's getting better, but some of you dummies still need to turn on your notifications.
You are really bad, but it's okay.
It depends on the person.
They're helmets, a lot of
We
us.
still love you.
Kind of.
A lot of you guys are helmets. It's okay.
A lot of us are listeners.
Yes.
All four of us, I would say.
Yeah,
Is that
Peter
camera
Check,
really-
full on Peter Check helmet.
Just wrap it up.
Either way, thanks for watching. Follow us on Instagram at OCFanTV, on Twitter at OCFanTV22. If you're watching this, you obviously know where to find us on YouTube. If you're listening, you found us on some shit, whether it's Apple Music, Spotify, Anchor, whatever, man. Stay tuned for our next home match for Fan Reacts outside Gate C.
That's not fun.
I know. Stay tuned for more information on that tailgate before the Open Cup match. We definitely want to get some footage before the match, and yeah, it's good to see you guys again. It's always good to come in here and talk, even if it is about the bullshit. Yeah, if your team won this weekend in England,
We fucking won. I don't give a fuck.
I'm sorry.
Anthony Taylor he should never be able to ref ever. For anyone. Especially not Chelsea.
Especially not in the World Cup. The fact that he was chosen for the World Cup is
He's
fucked.
gonna ref fucking USA.
No, it's not allowed.
I will fucking cry.
It's just gonna be him and Alan Chapman.
Oh.
Could you fucking imagine?
With Mike Dean as
Mike Dean is
VAR.
the AR.
That was the. Let's see, is the camera back? Yeah. Okay. The fact that Mike Dean was allowed to be VAR with Anthony Taylor on the pitch in a Chelsea Tottenham match. There are so many fouls over so many big matches. I can understand this is Northern City podcast, but
We all watch
Wrap
it
it
all,
up, man.
should never be allowed to ref a Chelsea match again, let alone any match that's not a U13 children's match, and he would still find a way to muff that.
We said the same shit about Alan Chapman. Look where we are.
There are
Well-
so many of them. All right.
Either way,
Uh,
before we go, Tottenham never changes. Celebrating draws. Thierry Henry clowned on them about that, 20 years ago at this point, and Basuma out here still celebrating. Looking like us after a draw, low key. So,
Can
we
you put
do.
Marvin's Room on for all the United fans?
no,
At the end of
it's
this podcast.
copyright.
Fair.
I'll sing it.
That's also copyright if you can do it well enough. So
I'll
It's
sing
not
it
gonna-
in
hang on.
Fucking Spanish.
Hang on a second, let me see what I got here for you, Bryce.
I'm not singing it.
Check, check, check. Check, check. Hey. Oh man, is it just not gonna work for us now?
I think we just end it. We'll,
Oh,
no.
Doses, motherfuckers.
oh, hey, there. Go here.
Go ahead, Bryce.
Hang on. I gotta
I don't-
find the right one.
I guess we're just gonna wait. So how was your day?
Fucking hot.
No one gives a
There
shit.
you go, Bryce.
Great.
All right, sing it.
What we got going on?
I don't know what's going on.
It's probably just like the echo.
I thought you were singing Marvin's Room.
I don't even know how it goes. It's been a while. What? What?
Cups of the rose.
Man, United are shit.
I thought he just said men.
He definitely did.
Man United are shit. They got beat 4-0 by the fucking Bees.
What the fuck kind of song is this?
They told Ronaldo to get on his fucking knees.